So in this video, I will show you how you can use the feedback functionality in Agemba. Using the feedback functionality, you can give your customers or clients an option to submit their questions, their complaints, any support questions that they might have, any new ideas through a public feedback page. You can see in here how your feedback page is set up in your circle. So in this case, I have a public feedback link which I can share with my clients, and I've defined the categories that they can submit feedback in. You can edit the feedback configuration in here, choose the title and the categories, and optionally, if this page should be limited to users with certain email domains, or you can choose to not have any feedback page or only have an internal feedback page where the other users at your site can submit feedback. When you have enabled feedback, your clients can go to the public page and submit. That will look like this. So here I am logged in as James, a client of this service. As you can see here, James has already submitted a number of both complaints and suggestions, and James can then open any one of these to see the dialogue thread, to see the dialogue that he had been having with the company. In this case he was complaining about cabbage being put in his meal box, and he can then write a new comment for his feedback. You can also add new feedback, typing in a subject, choosing a category, and submitting a text, possibly images, as a part of that feedback. James can also choose to see only that feedback which is waiting for his reply, and he can also see any closed feedback. Going back to the page inside the circle where the support team is working, they can see all feedback submitted over time here. They can choose to include any closed feedback threads or only see those which are unread, which they need to act upon. They can get a quick overview of what has been created, when has the different feedback been submitted, when was the last incoming message, when was the last outgoing message, who was the client, what is the type of feedback, and who is assigned to handle this feedback. Usually you will set up a team to automatically receive any incoming feedback and handle it. So in this case, I can see all the details of this feedback dialog, and I can go in and clear the unread flag, or send a message for James in this case. We have no carrots, and then close it. An important detail about, or important feature in handling feedback, is that you can, instead of just answering the client, you can also use this to keep track of incoming suggestions or problems that need to be fixed, and then link it to a solution. So for instance, in this case, this is waiting for a solution. A number of clients have complained about missing air packaging bags, and this item has therefore been labeled as, or should be labeled as, waiting for a solution. That solution can easily be created from in here, or a relation to that issue can be established. And that means that you can always, in this list, get a quick overview of, are there any feedback threads, any feedback dialogues still pending on a solution that needs to be implemented. You can also create new feedback on behalf of a client, for instance, if you've been talking on the phone with him, or you can always keep track um, of the progress in answering these feedback requests to see how many feedback requests have we been receiving and how much have we handled over time. And that can be seen both per category and per type.